Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Mark of the Ninja. For this mission that we're going to be doing today, we are going to do a pacifist ghost run, so no murder, no detection.
All troops report. I want that fire dealt with now.
I knew they'd overreact. Now's our chance. Let's go. Go find Karajan. I'll stay here and make sure no one comes back in.
That's exactly where I don't want to be. Want to climb the ceiling over him. So this level and the previous one were originally planned to be one big level, which they divided in half. And I'm assuming that's to make it more digestible. Oh, I'm glad that doesn't trigger the laser. I actually didn't even think about that. Since the kunai is, I guess, on the same plane.
Look at the tracking device. Karajan is on the move. We need to catch him, and quickly. The fire won't distract his guards forever.
So what better time to talk about some of the combat options that they originally had planned than now on a level in which we will not be doing any fighting. I'm gonna have to be quick with this one, because what we want to do is go now. Oh, that's... if I was a hair slower.
Wait, I think I heard something.
There is a split second where if you are moving inside of the motion tracker, it will just kind of go, hey, what's that? Oh, I guess it was nothing. Down here, there is a challenge room that we're not going to be doing. Just want to show that it's here. This one we are going to solve by hitting this lever and then immediately grappling up. That'll turn the motion tracker off up there. Then he is pathing away, so he can't actually see us passing through that. I think this will make noise when we shut it off, so we're going to wait for him to path away. Alright, good. So one thing that they talked about was martial arts mechanics, and parries and counters and other cool stuff like that.
Let them all burn. You're here to protect me.
But they went...
Never mind the fire. We need to secure the tower.
But they went, okay, this doesn't fit our vision, and it's encouraging players to look for a fight rather than...
We're cut off. We'll have to find another way to get to Karajan.
rather than looking for a way to avoid fighting, which should generally be your MO. God, if I grapple with that, it's gonna make noise and catch them. No! How should I have done that? I think I actually just have to jump on that. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can do this right this time? Oh my god, that's so slick! Just do stuff like that. Okay, that's gonna let us turn the... oh, not the motion tracker. Woo! They kind of hear that, but I don't think they can open that door up. So even if you're taking out every guard in a level, you should still not be tackling them head on. This is going to be nice and tricky, because we have to disable the lasers and then still grapple up, but that also turns the lights on. So I think we have to make use of our distraction flare for the first time, just to get him out of position a little bit.
Hey, is someone out there?
So all the martial arts stuff had to go. Ooh, damn it. Okay, so I have to be faster. Same as before. I love that you could just do that. Because you aren't... it doesn't have enough time to detect you. You actually have to be moving for like a solid half a second or so. Maybe even a full second. There we go. This level, so good. You can do so much slippery, evasive shit in here.
All clear. Let's get out of here.
And they also had to do some extra things to address the way that the stealth games traditionally handle difficulty. In this game, they do it with this razor-thin line between success and failure, which is not all that atypical for a stealth game. But the impact of failure is pretty minimal in this because of how aggressively Mark of the Ninja checkpoints you. Like you've seen at least twice in this level, it just starts you at the beginning of a room, basically, if you die. We really would like him to move away. I only need him to path like an inch forward, just so I can get up on that wall safely. And then turn around again. He'll probably do that when the suspicion state ends.
He's gone upstairs. Looks like we'll need to go around to get above the elevator.
So yeah, there's that very thin line between like a flawless run and one where things are just constantly devolving into a shit show. But you aren't so heavily punished for that. So yeah, take your chances, try to be cool, play to your style, and experiment around with everything. We're gonna run this to get that scroll. Now.
Ravens vanish as flames lick the roof. Ashes will smother a name.
And you can do all that stuff because it's not going to be tedious to restart the level. Or I mean to restart the checkpoint, rather. It's not going to be a breeze to complete everything, but it's not going to be like this tedious, oh, you have to replay the whole thing. And it's kind of in the tradition of like PC stealth games like Thief, where you could quick save. There's nothing artificial about that difficulty, you know? One more thing to say about it, but let's just drop down, and I'll save that for a moment.
So now what's the plan?
Hold him off while I leave.
Yes, sir. Well, my friend, you chose the fight.
So instead of going after Karajan in this level, he's kind of going to slip through our fingers for the time being, but we are going to get a different major objective, which is taking out Kelly. Let's see, Corporal Kelly? I think so. I remember the name being kind of alliterative. The way they tackle difficulty also lets them introduce more things that if you had to repeat lengthy sections with lots of waiting for guards to patrol around, it would be frustrating as hell. But because you respawn at this really aggressively placed checkpoint, they can do things like sudden death traps, and just leave you to figure things out. Speaking of death traps, we done fucked that up. So I think I have a better idea this time. Because there's a grapple point up there, so I'm going to hit that, grapple up. I grappled straight through the light while that guard was facing towards the right side of the room. Okay, so now we have two things to worry about. The guard patrolling down here seeing us, or noticing as soon as we throw the kunai at that. I think he's still facing the left, so this'll work. Yes. We actually had time to let the light pan back to the right. Oh, that's tense. That is really, really tense, because I was worried he was going to shine his flashlight on my perch. Now we still have this problem of finding the right time to go and slip into that hidey hole on the bottom floor. I think right now. That is what this game is all about. That feeling right there. Of like, if you're a second slower or if you're a little bit more clumsy, just a tiny little bit more, everything falls apart. But if you do it just right, you feel exactly what they designed this for you to feel like. You feel like a ninja. This game is the best about creating that sensation. It's so, so good. I'm gonna shut that behind me just in case he patrols back, because with the flashlight on his gun, I think he would have been able to see me doing that. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna take the death. I could have just waited for that alarm to subside, but I want to make sure I get that ghost bonus, so I restarted 2 different sections. The one previously where I let myself get killed after a mistake, and that one. I really wanted to get the proper ghost bonus for this, and do everything nice and slick and smooth, because it's just such an immaculate feeling. Same idea this time. Shut the door behind us, take this out. Don't be so hasty on this one. Haste makes waste. Lockpick that, and... is there a reason to come down here? I don't know if there is. That gets us to the other side of this. We don't have to be here, though. Oh. That's all we had to do is go to the bottom right. Okay, I see. I did that in a weird backwards order. After I hit the switch.
Got this hallway locked down. No one gets through here alive.
Wow, I almost blew that.
Hey, come out here.
Watch out. A sniper can end your life with just one shot.
Oh, now we have
We'll
the
need to find a way to
introduction
block his scope.
of snipers. So we could have either gone to the far right and gone around that way. Alternatively, we could take this path, which I am less familiar with. Oh, this is nifty. So I have to make sure I also don't, because I'm going to emerge into the light. So I had to make sure that I popped out of that vent before he turned around. Oh, and we have the same problem here. I'm also trying to do the optional seal where you don't destroy any lights before you reach Kelly. Otherwise, I probably could have saved myself a little bit of trouble. So this is the most puzzly-ass shit that does not have to do with just pure enemy encounters. Just had to block the sightline for his rifle. Man, I forgot how much I love this game and its impeccable design. This really is a fantastically designed game. Is there any reason why I can't just take that out? I don't think the sniper is gonna hear that. No, he did hear it, but... oh, he can't get line of sight on me through the floor. Even though we can jump straight through once his suspicion state subsides.
False alarm.
Yeah, false alarm. Continue staring at the door. Nice, my man. That deactivated the lasers that were previously up here. Now we can pass by the sniper.
If you don't
Nice and
show
easy.
yourself, how can I thank you for making us look like a pack of flaming idiots?
Now, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go left or right first. Okay, I was supposed to go this way first. So this is another little puzzle case where we have to use a crank to move big suspended crate around in order to block a sight line. In this case, I thought I could get this further to the left, but I guess I don't really need to. I just want to make sure I'm not illuminated in any way, because this is a slightly lighter part of the scene.
What are you doing?
Okay. Oh, this is so good. Just wanted to take the power out. And then we can go all the way back underground over to the left and continue on.
Around or something.
I don't really think there's any reason to go up that middle vent and deal with the 2 lasers in the room. We really can just do this. Yeah, that was nice and easy.
Come out, little ninja.
There's the man who led the assault against the clan. Now he's the only thing standing between us and Karajan. How quickly the serpent has become the mouse.
Bring it on.
Oh, no. Into the vent we go. Okay, so earlier in the level, there was a unique kind of trip laser near the beginning that would cause a rocket turret instead of the normal bullet firing types to spawn. And something cool that you can do with those if you trip them is throw a dart at the rocket they fire in midair, and you'll blow it up, or you can even reflect them, I think. And that's the only point in the game that those turrets show up. And they're holdovers from this boss
Killer
fight.
seems to think you'll face him like a glorious samurai. Guess he doesn't know much about ninja.
One of the first iterations of this fight was going to be you reflecting rockets with kunai. And you were going to reflect them at the floor to make him fall through. Also, Kelly is inspired by Ned Kelly. And we are going to kill him, but it's not going to count against us for the ghost bonus, because he's one of 2 enemies in the game who we have to kill. Also, I have screwed something up. What did I miss? Oh! The lever. I did not hit the lever. So both of the levers on either side of the room will disable lasers down here, which means that we can actually get through onto this huge lighting rig. Now we're just going to wait for him to path directly under it and take the last 3 support cables out. And that only stuns him. We get to do the rest ourselves.
It looks like Karajan got a reprieve. And so did you.
Oh, come on, did we get it? Oh, that one's Callie. Okay, no enemies killed. We still get that bonus. Yeah, that's our first ghost level. No alarms raised, no enemies killed. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.